In this video, I'm going to show you how you can find winning niches for faceless YouTube channels. So I'll get straight into it. There's basically two ways to do this. One takes a lot of time, isn't very effective, and the other is paid, but it is very effective. The free version is to just go into YouTube and just search for a niche you're interested in or some kind of title topic that many people use. For example, your life as a, and then just search and you will find a bunch of video examples. So this is a format that has been pretty viral recently. So here you can just scroll through and find a channel you like. For example, this one is started 1 month ago. It currently has 500,000 views. The RPM on this probably $3 or $4, so that means it has made a few $1,000s already in its first month. So that's not bad, and we found this one in just about a minute, and you can just do this for free. The trick here is to know what is currently working. For example, here you know that this niche is currently working, your life as a, and then from there you can just search for it and see people that are doing these topics. So this seems to still be a pretty good niche. This one started 2 months ago. It currently sits at 4.7 million views with no shorts. Most popular video 2.3 million, which was 2 months ago. But overall, this channel has probably made close to $20,000 in its first 2 months. So that's the first way, but this only works for channels that are already quite popular and have a lot of competition. You can see there are a ton of these kinds of videos already, and it can be hard to think of an original idea in this niche. So there's a much better way to do this. And that is by using this tool called NextLev. If you're in this space, you've probably heard of it. Now I have a subscription, so I'll just show you how it works. Basically, it's an AI niche finder that scans YouTube and finds faceless channels that are currently kind of blowing up. So if you go into the niche finder right here, what I recommend doing is go into channels. I'll also show you a few examples of channels that are working right now, but go to long form channels. And then right here, what you want to do is click on the filters, then monetization you want on, kids content no, faceless channel yes, then shorts I'm going to say no. You can also filter by whether it's an AI channel, the first upload date I'll say in the last 6 months. And then under expand options, I'm also going to set the revenue per month to, let's say, 8,000 to 97,000. So channels making at least $8,000 started in the last 6 months that are monetizable, not kids content, and they are faceless. So right here we're going to find a lot of interesting channels. You can take a look at some of these yourself. If you're watching this later, these probably are not that relevant anymore, but for example this channel is pretty interesting. If we take a look at when this one started, by oldest we can see this one started 3 months ago, and under channel stats we can see it's getting 2 million views per month. With this channel they probably have a $4 to $5 RPM, which means this channel is making $10,000 per month. Now this video quality is pretty high, so what you could also do is filter by video quality on NextLev. You can see right here categories and then quality. You can set it to medium to low, and then it will show lower quality channels, basically videos that are easier to make. Such as this channel right here that started only 2 months ago again, and it currently sits at 6.3 million views with a $3 to $4 RPM. That would be around $24,000. Now NextLev also calculates the RPM, so we can take a look right here. They actually think it's a $5 RPM, which puts their monthly revenue at $11,000, which is great. So right here you can just find a ton of interesting channels. You'll find a lot of AI channels, you'll find a lot of politics channels, but you'll also find other types of topics. For example, like this one, the painful historian. This is kind of similar to your life as, but it's just a little bit different. And this one started 5 months ago, and currently per month it's getting over 1.6 million views. So according to NextLev, this channel is making over $9,000 per month. So you can probably see why this is a better strategy. Now there's something even more interesting you can do if you go to filters. You can go by the first upload date in the last 3 months and then set the monthly revenue to 485 to 8K. You are going to get a few smaller channels here, but you'll also find some really good ones. For example, here's another interesting channel I just found. It has 5,000 subscribers and only 4 videos in the last 2 months. And this one is getting 377,000 views per month, and it's making close to $2,000. So this one started pretty recently, and that is what you can also find in these channels right here. Now this also works for short form channels if you want to find shorts channels. Personally, I'm more into long form, but you can also find short form. You can also find keywords that are blowing up. You can use the channel tracker, RPM predictor, and you can find faceless outliers, which just focuses on finding faceless videos that are currently outliers. And here again, you can also filter by, for example, viral videos on small channels. You can do viral on medium, above 1 million views, high outlier score, recently added, and more. So that's how I would find faceless YouTube channels that you can go into right now. Now, if you would like to try NextLev, I would recommend it, and I'll leave a link down in the description, and using code SoftwareScope you can actually get 20% off of your subscription. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.